Hey everybody, it's Camille Essick. As you can see, I'm out here. It is a beautiful day here in California. And I was thinking, so if you haven't been following me, I have a podcast. It is the Speaker Podcast. It is on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, the streaming platforms or whatever. And on the episode I did with Brandon Harris, again, thank you, Brandon, for joining me on that particular episode. We were discussing relationships and just different points of view between men and women when dating or whatever. And I brought up the point as far as, women, we have a standard or this list of what we feel like a man should be. Like, he should be this, he should be that, he should live here, he should work there, like this standard. And I don't see anything wrong with having a standard. I have standards. You should have a standard. You should have a moral compass, and some things are not negotiable. Like, I get that. But ladies, this is the question I have, and for fellas too, you can chime in. How can you demand someone to be something you're not? Like, if you're putting all these demands on the other person, but you're not aspiring to be that, or you're not even half of those things, is that really fair? Is that equitable? I'm a very fair person. I believe in equity as far as relationships, but I think it's unfair for you to demand and command for somebody to be things you're not, or not looking to be, or aspire to be, or you're trying to do. And that's not balanced. Like, in a relationship, you should be balanced. You should complement each other. You should be a reflection of each other. You should push each other. The Word of God says that iron sharpens iron. I truly believe in that. But I think it's unfair for you to demand someone to be something you're not striving to be, or that you're not at all, or don't even have the mentality. That's just not cool. So in this phase of, if you're single, or even if you're in a relationship, take some time to look within yourself and say, who am I really? What am I bringing to this relationship? Am I an asset, or am I a liability? Right now, I'm single. I've been single for 2 years. And when I say it's been honestly one of the best times in my life, because it's given Camille time to look within herself. I had to get some honesty about myself and some clarity on some things as far as what's hindering me. Was I settling in my previous relationship? Looking back on it, in some areas, I would have been. I'm going to be honest, I would have been. But it took me going through that to say, hey, you know what? I need more for myself before, I get in a committed, serious, lifetime relationship, because I want to be an asset, not a liability. I'm a team player. I'm all about that. Like, I want someone that I can grow with, that can grow with me, that I can share with and progress with. But how can you do that if you're here and this person is there? Like, that's so unbalanced. And I'm not blaming the other person. I'm really not. I'm not here to bash or whatever. I'm not saying he was a bad person. He just was not good for me, or my purpose, or my assignment. Because those that know me, they know I'm super motivated. I'm a go-getter. I'm goal-oriented. And he was comfortable. He had no desire to further his education. He had no desire to start a business. He was just comfortable. And I'm not that type of person. I'm always looking for what's next, going to the next level. And, I need that. Like, that's something I need in my life. I need someone that's ambitious or encouraging, or has the same mentality I do as far as I do with business. And it's hard trying to communicate with someone about your business ideas or different things when they have no desire to pursue that. So that's something I just want you to think about going forward, as far as what you're demanding, and look at what you are. And if it's off balance, then maybe that's not the relationship for you. So thank you for listening. Be sure to catch me on the Speaker Podcast. I am available on there at iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud, just, all the streaming platforms. And be sure to shop with me online with my glam essentials, mink lashes, etc. at www.kamikimik.com, and follow me here on Instagram. I'm also on Twitter at Camille_Essick, and on Facebook under my name as well. So thank you for watching and have a blessed day. Bye.